No, it's supposed to be down mic. It's supposed to be mic and not.
The mic. Go ahead, sir.
It's still muted.
No, he's not.
He's not muted.
He's not muted.
Okay, good. That mic, please. Okay, for not keep our people waiting for too long, we would like to bring in the defense chair of the ADF. Make it can tell we more about, make it give we an overall view and situation for our forces them on the ground, particularly for Fako and for Manyu. Defense chair, please.
Good afternoon and evening, comrades. Am I coming on clear?
Yes.
Well, I want to greet the host of this event. Thank you for your service and for the invitation. Let me acknowledge the presence of my colleagues, all of them here in the leadership of the AGOFC ADF, the president, members of the cabinet, members of the War Council, and our people. They have been from the president on down, the OGC to the SG, and the coordinators from Fako and Manyu, an overview of some of the heroism and the challenges that the defense of our land face. This is a very important and strategic move for us to come in front of our people and bring them on board. But I want to just say we are an incredible people. Incredible more in the sense of the type of individuals that we come from. Our history is littered with great heroes. People like King Kuva, who believed himself a human being, not unlike the Europeans who came to his land and fought to the death for the right of his people to be free in their own land. We have never been a land of cowards. People unable to value the price that liberty calls on us to pay time and again. So the absolute horror show of the leadership after the 1920s of our people was alien to us. These are not people who carried the heritage of the King Kuvas of our land, of the Fons of Bangwa, of the King of Bali, who looked at Zingraf and not looked at him as a human being on a different platform that he could bow down to, but looked at him as, how can I use this man to become the king of kings. With Zigraf sitting there and like, this man is so intelligent, we have to be careful because he wants to use Germany. Because Germany had came to use him. How did we go wrong? That the descendants of these people handed freedom over on a platter of gold. But this generation has gone back to our roots. And I say this more in terms of the type of leadership that I am seeing from our forces on the ground. You know, as the president indicated, just a couple of days ago, you had a firefight where we picked the location, we picked the participants, we picked the battlefield, and we picked them. That has been the hallmark of the forces of the Ambazonian people, the ADF. When we back them, they deliver. These are heroes. Heroes of a level that our land goes back hundreds of years. That our people goes back hundreds of years to pick. So sometimes I hear that we are looking at a set of competing situations and competing facts. There are no competing situations and competing facts. The camp opened at the Daji village that trained fighters for the Ambazonian revolution did not have competing facts or competing narratives or other competing camps. No. The introduction of a uniform army for the Ambazonian people did not have competing facts or alternatives. The acceptance of responsibility nationally and internationally for the actions of that army did not have competing facts or competing narratives. Those were singular issues. The visits of the leadership into the territory, into those camps, never had competing narratives or competing facts. So there should be no confusion within the leadership of the egg of COR people, within our people, that there are any reasons for competing groups or that. I know sometimes when I talk like this, it seems as if I come across as too is it narrow-minded or too do not allow for gray areas or that. No. You know, I come from the school of Patrick Henry. who stood up at the American Convention, ready to declare their independence from Britain, who said that to know facts and be afraid or unwilling to say them because you will hurt the feelings of colleagues or people when those facts are directly related to the life of Americans is treason. That he will look at himself as committing treason to his country if he doesn't do that. That is why I will never forgive. I will curse and call on the spirit of General Ivo to haunt anybody playing footsies with people like Eric Tato, with people like Chris Ano. Out of our land, out of our misery and despair, for a soldier like General Ivo to emerge, galvanizing our people, our population, and our fighters, pushing the battle to the doorsteps of the capital to be sabotaged and killed by this individual. And I have to come and play a political game that, oh, we want to be curse on me, treason on me. So we have to be mindful that there are no competing facts or competing narrative. When people come, because I know that for a while now, there has been this idea of let us blame the diaspora. Let us blame the diaspora. I want to let this message go wide. You, the diasporans, are an integral, almost a critical part of this revolution. For those external and internal to try to separate you from the revolution is an act of betrayal of the revolution. You have been a critical cog to where we are today. So walk with pride. Militate with pride. Never, ever fall for the absolute horrific argument that what you do is cause confusion on the ground. Because those who come with that argument want you to remove your hands from the only thing that has created a pathway for ambassadors to utter the word Ambazonia, for parliaments to discuss about Ambazonia, for Ambazonia leadership to be contacted by the highest diplomats in the world, for La République du Cameroon to get off the high horse of we will crush you in 1 week, to be removing bribes and supporting infiltrators and bringing enablers to the table to try once more to sell our people. But no more. No more. We have Fako on our sides. We have Manyu on our sides. You have heard from the coordinators. We have made strides from the civil actions in Victoria to Moyoka, where our forces shut the back door as these terrorists crossed down to Munyenge. And they could not pass back through. Heavy casualty. To Pinyin, where they attacked and our forces held them for a while until the overall ground commander was able to shift forces and our field general led those forces to shut the back door on them and extract a heavy price. He carried a wound from that battle, a badge of honor to tell the troops that leaders do not stand behind. They lead. To show us out here that let us redouble that effort that we put day in, day out for them. We need you. Your sacrifices for the TTOF project has been unmeasurable. I am calling on you. I am calling on you to double that effort because this is a promise. Let the treasury today double your commitment. Go out, recruit more. What can we do? The next step from last October, every year in this revolution, the forces on the ground, it has been, we will take it to the next stage. So let us go back and look at the image of 1st October last year. What should be the image of 1st October coming? It would depend on us. It would depend on what we are able to provide. So I am calling on everyone. If we can double our effort, double what is in TTOF today, then I promise you next October on the decks of the president of the AGOVC will be a request for him to announce a provisional capital for the people of Ambazonia. If we double what is on TTOF today, double our commitment, bring others on board, that is a promise from the ground. That on the decks will be a name of a place in Ambazonia for the governing council to name it as the provisional capital of our people. That is how we can improve on the celebration of 1st October next year. Thank you for the opportunity, and I will be also available to answer certain questions to the best of our abilities, knowing what defense is. Over to you.
Thank you, Defense Chair for the ADF, Mr. Benedict Kwa, for that detailed briefing from the ground zero, particularly from the great states of Fako and Manyu. We'll dive straight and continue with our fundraiser, and I want to call our comrade Abu Free, alongside with the OGC. They will coordinate the fundraiser. Comrade Abu Free, if you're available, I'll ask you to take over and coordinate with this fundraiser together with the OGC.
Before Comrade Abu Free one come up, the national chair don't notify say it gets on small thing for talk. So, and that's small thing na money. So more bring it on before Comrade Abu Free and the OGC come up for continue the fundraiser, please.
National Chair, if they available, you will go like for hear from you. One National Chair na picking for Meme. Today they talk about Fako and Manyu, and they also feel like make it participate in funding the boys them for inside Fako and Manyu. National Chair, please. National Chair of the Ambazonia Governing Council, National Council of Mission. National Council, rather, not Council of Mission.
While we wait on the National Chair, I see say we unmute C, but I don't know if he drop out. We will pass him on to Comrade Wali and Comrade PS Abu Free.
All right, Ambazonian, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I want to just take this small time to thank each and every one of una don't join me today. We really do appreciate them. I want to also take this time to thank all our coordinators, the way, they don't talk. We appreciate every single thing we want to do for Ground Zero, and for make sure say our boys them be well coordinated. We thank una so much. But una know say those boys them on the ground, they don't do any better work if we for this diaspora will not support them. So now the opportunity this way, we want to give for ourselves for be able to contribute towards the freedom of Ground Zero, where it be very imperative. So I call on each and every one of una, and no say, some people they don't make their donations. We thank una so much. Those that already there on TTOF, those that they don't donate for CASHAPP, for PayPal. We thank una plenty. But we get for continue the shake body. We get for continue the shake body so that these people, then for me, our boys, them were defenders of mothers and children, were defenders of our parents, of women, so that they be able to hold that AK, even an AK-100. I know say we always talk about AK-47. If AK-100, they will go get naive. So I beg when I pin in charge, when I pockets them, I don't really send my own $50 where I pledge them, but I want to start again right now with another $100 so that we could be able to galvanize our people there. So una don't yet. Una try as much as possible for shake pocket, maybe so that we be able to buy that AK-100 and that plenty. I'm use them to defend our people then. All right. So if any person did the way you want, make a donation, if you don't want to talk, just go to the comment section and tell me how much you want pledge, or if you maybe want, go for the comment section where various means there for donation. They're right there on your screen. CASHAPP, the TTOF website, PayPal. We can send you the PayPal information if you need it. So please make your donations as quick as you can. We need it. Comrade OG, do you have anything to add? Comrade Mama Wali.
Before Mama Wali want come in, I want just announce say from Finland, we don't just receive $111.17 US dollars on PayPal.
Awesome. Let me try to unmute. I think she's muted though. Let me try to unmute her.
She needs to unmute herself.
Yes. Excuse me? Is somebody?
She needs to unmute herself. Yeah, she's not here.
Okay, yeah. I don't unmute.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't really get much for talk now. That me and Mawa, I talk from now to tomorrow. I feel forget that things are the talk now for my picking them for ground. But I want to for all my day for the line say just the fact that she don't reach the time. 50 ammo cars are not for all una. All my place day. Shake no day. Now only AK, Ivory 23. That one na inside territory would make them. That thing say shake go Nigeria, shake Tamba ground one. This, that, yam done, yam not done. Ikelebe whole week for road. What I know go do. This speaking again innovative spirit where only their hard work and they look at you what my eye. We come out for place where we don't over suffer. We get energy, we get physical power, we get sense, we get funny sense too. For height Ekelebe. So all picking them for ground the year and saddle them all, their place them day, shake no day. I will start, they say charity begins at home. I will donate $100. I will send them for cash app. Why would you wait for donation? A comrade there on the comment section, lovely. He say one donate. So I don't know any person way there for comment section. Please start for accommodating for see the way one donate so that we feel receive the donation. People the way they want to send Western Union, shake no day. When I indicate when I want to send Western Union, go accommodate una, give una how una send them. People the way they there for ground zero because we not underestimate people on ground zero. People there for ground zero, they make me some time water they come off my eye with their donation. I want to thank them very much. Any man for ground zero, when you want to donate, contact we will tell you how your donation pick up. The one the way they there for place where they know people donate, we there with una in spirit. And
please, I'm in a village. I have network issues. So I want to say that I rallied a few guys in Canada here. I have currently $1,200 to give, and the rest is still coming. Okay?
Thank you.
This is the chairman of National Council.
No, chairman, talk
Take over.
Take over.
Chairman, do you want to say something?
Chairman is on fire.
I just want to say, the president asked me to campaign, and I have a campaign team, and so far we have 1,200. We are very excited about our new endeavors. You know, it's all about AKs. We cannot be stronger than diplomacy. We have to be strong on the ground so that we come from a position of strength. That will enhance our diplomacy. They will call us to the table of negotiation. You will feel it. And so let's all put our hands deep in our pockets and make this dream come true. Ambazonia is ours to lose, and we cannot afford to lose it. So each and every one of us should be a stakeholder in this revolution. Please, please, please. Thank you so much.
Thank you, National Chairman. Comrades, now don't hear, you know, especially we for these AGOVs here in ADF, we take this very serious. We take ground zero very serious, and we need to blink. We don't blink when it comes to our boys on the ground. So, kind of plead on a day wherever you day. So make whatever donations you can make, where you go towards supporting these people that are on the ground. I think say people that raise their hands, and right now, I can see Erica Indira raising her hand, so I go unmute it. I shall say you want to make a donation. Erica, you're muted, or I've sent you a request.
Let she unmute herself. We don't give you the free. Go ahead.
Yeah. Erica, are you there?
Indira,
Erica,
please unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
I'm here.
Good.
All right, I've just donated $25 to Comrade Ashley Lucas's PS PayPal.
All right, thank you so much, Comrade.
Tell him to check it now. I've sent it.
All right, thank you. You are awesome.
No problem. You too. All right.
Thank you.
Well done.
Please, well done to you too, my sister.
Yeah.
Comrades, so if you have a donation to make, a pledge to make, just raise your hands and we are definitely going to call you. If you don't want to do that, just go down to the comment section and let us know how much you're going to pledge or you're donating.
Abufi, I'm happy to announce that I just received another pledge of $200. They're going to be sending their money, and that is from Giamatin. So I just needed to say that.
Thank you so much. And just to reiterate, I think somebody was asking on the comment section, somebody was asking about Western Union. So please, if you are seeking to send yours via Western Union, do reach out to Mama Wali and that will be taken care of. If you need PayPal, just let any one of us know, and we'll send you a private PayPal. We'll send you a PayPal account privately, please. Unmute Ivoline. All right, so I think there is a participant called Ivoline that wants to talk.
Before Ivoline comes on, our sister Erica has sent $25 donation to Fako and Manyu.
All right, thank you, Comrade Erica. I don't see any Ivoline 33 to unmute. All right, I don't see any Ivoline.
While you're looking for Ivoline, I can help you look for Ivoline. Can we continue with the fundraiser, please?
Yes, please. So, yes. All right, so I just realized that we are 134 of us on this Zoom fundraising meeting. So just imagine, let me do my calculation, 134 times. That's like one. So, so just imagine that each of us donate just say $10, right? That is gonna take us to like $1,000. Yeah, right? $1,000, 340. So please, we know that you've already made commitments to, you know, the TTOF. Most of you have committed to the TTOF, but please, we still need you. Again, like I said, we definitely need to, you know, weaponize our guys on the ground so that they can be able to defend our mothers, our children, defend our women, so that we can be able to have an Ambazonia, or we will have an Ambazonia that is, you know, great. So please, so just let us know. Put up your hands if you want to make a contribution. Use the comment section if you want to make a contribution or pledge. We'll definitely call out your name. Is there anybody that wants to, from the team? Is there anybody that wants to say something?
Well, I just want to use this opportunity again for thank our brothers the way that they're online. I would like to mention, for acknowledge the presence of Quen Boy. Quen Boy, you be welcome to our platform today. We also recognize other people there. The day Mama G will recognize you, and we salute your presence here. Pump down Jojo, we acknowledge your presence here. And we be happy for our contribution then we want to make. Just participating here, it be great. It will be more better again if we make contribution for our soldiers and for the ground, particularly the one that from Fako and Manyu. We get the hand of a comrade somewhere through, so we go unmute somewhere through, make a contribution or a commitment rather. Thank you, comrade somewhere through.
Hello.
Are you unmute somewhere through?
Yes, good evening.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Ambazonian Princess Alexa.
Comrade Lovely, just hold on a little bit, Comrade Full talk, and then you'll come in, please.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you.
Yes, this is the deputy. There is the deputy for mission heads based in South Africa. I'm the chairperson of AGOPC South Africa.
You're welcome.
Yes. Some people have contacted me, and Emmanuel Shu have contributed $20, and also Ashu Henry have also contributed $20. They send it through my account, so I will do the payment. I'm also pledging $50 to support Manyu and Fako. So I yield. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Comrade Abu Free.
Thank you. Yeah, Comrade Lovien. Can you come in now?
As a matter of fact, before Comrade Loveland comes in, I want to say she's actually our Ambazonian princess. So invite our Ambazonian princess to come on.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, okay. I think, I've unmuted her.
Hello.
Hey, princess.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, I'm here to speak on behalf of my mom, and she would like £100.
£100, she said.
I'm here to speak. I'm here to speak on the behalf of my mom, and she would like to donate £200.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Thank your mom for us.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
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 Hey, Mommy Princess, thank you so much.
Okay. Una share una don't know for the job where una did really.
Thank you, sister. But we want to hear from the Ambazonian princess. Does she have a word for the children on ground zero? Does she want to say something to them? Princess.
I would just like to tell them that they should keep holding on, that help is coming soon. Obviously, as you guys can see, that we keep having meetings like this and keep having discussions on how to get those kids out of the situation that they're in right now. I would like them to know that help is on its way and nothing bad lasts forever.
Thank you, Princess. Do you have a word to say to our fighters on the ground who are fighting to make sure that you return home from exile?
I would like to thank them because obviously it's not easy fighting for a whole country. So I'd like to thank their bravery and support, and I'd like to thank them for giving kids something to hold on to as well.
Thank you, Princess. The last question, and not even a question, but would you want to say something to encourage others that are watching and listening to you to contribute to this revolution and actually fund Fako and Manyu?
Yeah, I would like to tell anyone that's out here listening to this live to try and donate so that we can reach Boya. I would like to tell everyone to donate so we can help those kids that are down there in Ambazonia.
Thank you very much, ma'am. You have heard from our Ambazonian princess. Move on.
All right, thank you so much, sweetheart. So it's especially when it comes from a young girl, I get so motivated and so excited. So because of your willingness and your bravery, to see that homeland is free, so you can go back down there and be with your other brothers and sisters, I am going to make a small donation on your behalf for $20. So thank you so much for all you do, sweetie.
I will add $25 to that donation.
My God.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, so
we really want to appreciate the coming of a princess for this platform. We see how just because of princess, a lot of other people that don't make contribution. And I also want to acknowledge Comrade Dennis Anye, the coordinator for AGOS in Norway. He said he support my activities inside Fako with the sum of 1,000 Norwegian kroner.
Yay, how much is that in dollars?
So we'll ask our co-host them with a day for background. The finance team made a reach out to Comrade Anye Dennis and get a 1,000 krona contribution for Fako. Thank you very much, Comrade Dennis. We also get Nja Michael Way, handed with Aminsek, the admin of the AGOS, handed for up, and it gets a commitment for the Ambazonian people. Aminsek, it's over to you.
Yeah, Chief of Staff. Thank you. Natu don't do no Chief of Staff. So I just want in for this purpose. I just want chip in $50. May I go send our PayPal. I'll send our PayPal.
Thank you very much, Admin Sek.
Thank you so much, Admin Sek. All right, we get another hand up. Jerry.
Before come. Make we listen to our Mama Rose Ngo. We don't raise your hand for up. Not only raise her up on the computer, also raise your hand physically up. So I find I'm saying more listening for you first before come to our other comrade. Thank you very much, Mama Ngo. It's your chance. Unmute yourself. You get to unmute yourself. You get to unmute yourself. We don't give you the possibility for unmute yourself. Thank you very much. No, you never yet unmute yourself. Go for your screen, you touch, and then you get the possibility to unmute yourself, lower bar left.
I don't unmute
Thank
them
you.
now.
Yes, thank you.
Una hear me now?
We hear you 5 on 5, Mama.
Okay. I don't talk with Zara. I go contribute 200 pounds. I go give them through Zara, and Zara say he go send them for una. So I go do them tomorrow. I mean on Monday.
Very much.
Thank you so
very
much,
Mama.
Auntie.
The soldiers on the ground, they go hear from you.
Yes.
All right. Chief of Staff, do you have any other person? There, we have three hands raised.
Yes, we also get Mama G wait on the raising hand for up. So Mama G, unmute yourself. We don't give you the opportunity to unmute yourself. When you do so, then your feet up. Mama G.
Yeah, hello, comrades. I greet everybody. Please, I would just call for TOWNHALL, say I could support Fako with 50 through comrade Asu Lucas.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Mama
much.
G.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, we get Jerry in there.
Good.
Go ahead and unmute yourself, Comrade.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, comrade.
Yeah. It's Mr. Ngang Christopher, but I'm using Jerry's phone because we are together.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. I'm calling from South Africa. I really extend my greetings to the staff and the executive members and my regards to CIC when he came to South Africa. I want to commit with $25.
All right, thank you so much, comrade. We really do appreciate it.
Wow, good. Thank you. The financial team will be listed for background. They contact these people, then forget further information or provide them further information if needed. We go listen to one of the defense persons for UNA president and leader of Ambazonia War of Independence. Whenever they travel, we always see this bodyguard beside him in the person of Mr. Franklin Ba. Today, they want to commit in the presence of other Ambazonians. Mr. Franklin Ba, you're welcome. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, well, good evening, house. Good afternoon. I would like to commit about $50.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Private bodyguard to the president of AGOC. Thank you very much for that wonderful contribution.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think we get somebody waiting the raising hand. Eugene Bekai. Comrade Eugene, go ahead and unmute yourself. Is Comrade Eugene there? You can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. I would like to see, because I asked about something, and Comrade Abu said I should contact my Mama Wali for the Western Union transaction, because I would like to commit 200 euros, and before Friday she will get it. Mama Wali, so she should contact me. I'm not seeing her on the messages. So
Give
I don't
your
know how
information to Comrade Abu Free, and she'll send it to Mama Wali.
So just send me your contact info, and then I'll give it to Mama Wali, and then she'll reach out to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. All right. So I am not seeing any hand raised right now, but I have somebody just sent me a cash app for $100, Comrade Dominic. He's an AGOC. Thank you so much, Comrade Dominic. I also have the deputy PS, Comrade Yufa, who also pledged $100. So thank you guys so much. You all are doing a phenomenal job in your various departments. So thank you all so much. Comrade NSA, do you have any?
We get Comrade Taniform, who has raised a hand. So make we find Comrade Taniform for help for unmuting. Make it commit to the Ambazonia revolution, particularly the great state of Fako and Manyu. Can someone help unmute Comrade Taniform?
Yes,
I'm on mute now. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for which one that they do. The Comrade Dominic went and call him me. And I say my support in solidarity with my people there for Manyu and Fako. Say to when that time for Mezam though to come stand side by side with me for support Mezam and to drop that in there because of the princess and because of convoy. We come up from my village, we don't kind of like join this with mission for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Comrade Dominic. We get some other two people the way they don't raise a hand. If somebody don't people trace them out, make it indicate so that we help to unmute them. But I know say two people are okay, and Sons. Comrade and Sons, we'll help you to unmute yourself. So you can unmute yourself now. No, not Comrade and Sons. Comrade and Sons, that's right. Try to unmute yourself, please.
Okay, greetings, House.
Greetings, Comrade.
Greetings, Comrade.
Okay, I just want to salute my brothers them from Fako, Manyu, and my entire family of Ambazonia. Then on behalf of a comrade from Penin, where he sent about $50 to $60 for support the Ambazonia Defense Force. I want to speak on behalf of that comrade because the comrade be very happy because of the deception. Most of our Penin brothers them abroad, they don't be see like their freedom will come true, but they don't see them for their eyes. And so one don't just send me money. I don't even know he just send money. He support our boys through me. I don't even know he and it don't reach for a strategic bureau for this site. And for this project for Manyu and Fako I go at the place $25. I will get them for our SG. In less than in just few days, I'll send the money for SG. Then SG would then direct them to wherever it's supposed to be. So I just want to thank you for this opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Comrade and Sons. Comrade and Sons also na part of our defense forces within Momo. Thank you for being here with us. We go give Mama Wally the opportunity for speak. She raised her hand up.
Sorry, Comrade, I really don't have anything to say. I need to stay unmuted because people need information in the comment section. But by mute, it's impossible for me to interact with them.
Okay, we'll keep you unmuted. The people there for background, they follow the people there for chat room. If we get the opportunity, we simply just speak up. We'll leave we all unmuted. Comrade Abu Free, you follow positions on names and dates?
Yes, so we get some people they don't donate, and they don't. I think they don't either donate or they don't make pledges for the comment section. So, Comrade Nanga Brunhilda, thank you so much, sister. They'll make a pledge of €25. Samsung SM, which of course I don't know the name of that person, but it'll make a pledge of $25 on behalf of Princess. Comrade Tuma don't make $20 support for Princess. I need to erase sending that money. Thank you so much. And Comrade Tuma be erase send I think $100 with regards to going to Fako. Comrade Anthony don't also make a pledge of £50. Over to you, Chief of Staff.
Thank you very much, Comrade Abu Free. We also get Comrade Ferdinand we hand for up. After that, we will come to Comrade Damike, the chairman of the Council of Mission. Just let me say, Comrade Damike in hand for up. No, if I finish with Comrade Ferdinand. Comrade Ferdinand, we don't give the possibility for unmute yourself. Can you do that? Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening,
I greet the intelligent people of the AGOC and ADF. I'm so happy the AGOC got one of the finest brain on earth where Ambazonia if you ever dream of. I'm so happy. So today I will commit with $25. So I'll send out for HG for South Africa. So it goes channel them for the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you so much, comrade. We really do appreciate it. Chief of Staff, are you there?
Yes, I'm here with you, Comrade Apple Free. We also get the mic. We will use a name a hand for up. If somebody don't find the mic on our page, make it try for unmute so they will be able to talk.
Dan mic.
We also get the deputy SG for ADF. Maybe get something for say deputy SG for ADF. If somebody don't find him, make it on help for unmute him.
Okay, that mic has been unmuted, so.
Okay. The mic, please. We'll hear from you.
Yeah, the mic speaking. Greetings from the 6. We should thank everyone present, and it's an honor to be part of the team and strive for independence and freedom. Without much ado, I will just hail the effort of all of us. It's a we thing. And as rightly said, at CIC, we're leading by example, and actions they speak louder than words. And we would like to emulate our leader, and everyone should have that desire, that burning desire of actually freeing homeland and getting that freedom we all deserve. And from the Canada mission as well, we've committed as well. We under the tough, even in our various missions and in other ways that we're doing as well. But for the Manyu Fako support right now, as the CIC said, we should not be donating. We should go with the spirit of a commitment as well, which is donate is like charity. We are investing. It's for homeland, it's for freedom. We just stop by giving 50, giving 50 for 50 Canadian dollars for Fako and Manyu. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, comrade.
Yeah.
So we also get another comrade, a profile name na user. So we'll go help for unmute our comrade with the profile name user. Yes, you will unmute yourself now, comrade. Try to unmute yourself. We don't give you the free. Yes.
Thank you. My name is Julius from here for Johannesburg. Thank you so much. Even though I come a little bit late from work, but I go thank you now for this platform. Last time we whole meeting, and today again I see as it is so. Will increase more and more, and I'll be very happy. And I would like to commit $50 where we give for our chairman, Stangasam, during our meeting for Wednesday. So I will send them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, comrade. Chief of Staff, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, just go ahead and look at the those that are raising their hands up.
Yes, I also see the Iron Lady in hand up. The Iron Lady now the coordinator for the firepower state of Mezam. Comrade Iron Lady, he raised his hand. Surely he want for support the state of Fako and Manyu, so that the people also generate the same firepower like Mezam. Iron Lady.
All right, I think why did he come in? Make me unmute Comrade Mami B. He don't just send me something, so I go unmute him, make he go ahead talk. Comrade Namibi, are you there?
Oh, yes, Adeo.
Okay.
I salute all man plays the big time, big time. Good work. So, but before I go ahead, we get about 6 people there, their mic not be connected. So they need to hear it to the talk for yeah. They need to let them maybe be able to connect their mic. They on this Zoom, but they need to hear anything. And yeah. So to support Manyu, I don't just send you $25 to support Manyu and Fako. And then I want to talk for all of us like, wow. We do but we need to do more. We need to do more, especially looking at the way the situation they go. We no fear ever turn back. It over go. No way, no they will even start to relax now. So now's not the time when you say add power, Adam. So the other day for meeting, OGCB carry some small story where that story catch my mind up to today, and I never forget. Like, I mean, all the stories can be peculiar, but this particular one. So this people don't launch attack, they don't kill like public soldiers. Then one person go back for go harvest their weapon, for go take like public soldier, they are gone. And it lost his life. You see, they don't already successfully this way they go do, but because of say they don't get enough of things that they need them. Now whether they go back for go pick up something where, I mean, they fulfill live, I mean, they get enough of their own weaponry. I mean, all the things that they need them for do their job. So we need to look at this very situation. So no say we get to triple our effort. Then why we don't do our best? We get to do our best test. Like the best is yet to come. Let's triple everything. And so that our boys and their life then be too precious for just go like that in that kind of situation. They lost a life like that. So thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mami B, for that marvelous contribution, the money and the advice we don't give them for our people, then make them commit for the defense of our boys and homeland. We also see the hand of the chairman of the Council of Mission. We don't tell at the beginning, say, AGOFC now the best structured organization within this struggle. And we get our missions them and all that missions them that they meet in a semi-parliament controlled by the chairman of that council of mission, the person of Mr. Anaka Divine. You have the chance, sir. Unmute, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Chief of Staff, and I want to officially thank the CIC for giving us the guidance and all protocol duly observed in the house. I'm so proud and extremely very happy with the state at which we are. I didn't intend to speak, but because of the activities and the things you guys are doing in the house has moved me so much. As the president rightly said, it is not a charity. Ambazonia is not a charity. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to the state. It's a commitment to the union. It's a commitment to our people. It's a commitment that we are going to live for the rest of our lives until we see Ambazonia through. I am the chairman of the Council of Mission. For those who don't know us and don't understand what the institution do, we are responsible in guiding and building the future Ambazonia state that we are going to have. We are making sure that the rules, the laws, the things that are taken for our people are in alignment with the type of country we want to have in future. And I want to tell everybody, those who are not AGOFC members, that there is nothing that is big in this revolution than what we have. The foundation at which we are, this is a solid rock that I would advise each and every Ambazonian to belong on. We have about 20 missions. If anybody is here and you intend to join the mission and you don't know how, reach out to any of the executives or even the president himself. They will direct you exactly where to go. That said, this job cannot be done with rhetorics. It doesn't matter if we have committed to the TTOF. It doesn't matter how much you have given. You can always go out there and do more. I want to support this initiative in Fako and Manyu with 300 Canadian dollars. And I want also to thank my mission. This is one of the strongest and the biggest mission in this movement because we do great things. We sacrifice. And I want to also encourage all the mission across the group, including Ground Zero, that it's time to stand up for your country. It's time to stand up for this movement. We cannot sit back and watch our people being slaughtered every day. State your heart. You were not delivered in Ambazonia by accident. We didn't call, we didn't know at this moment we'll be fighting a war. But because they brought it to us, every time you go to bed, think about your country. Think, am I doing the right thing? Thanks so much. So proud of all of you. Let's keep it on. God is going to deliver us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Chairman. A big hand of applaud for that wonderful contribution where you done that wonderful commitment. I always be tempted for call and say contribution, but as our president don't tell we today, we need to contribute. We know that from Jangi House, we need commit for our own freedom. Thank you for that commitment, Mr. Chairman. And the advice we don't give them for Ambazonia people, they made them commit. We see the hand of the Deputy Secretary General of the ADF, but before come to it, we begin for house, we'll first meet up with our brother, Comrade Felix. We'll wait to get them for the boys of Fako and Manyu.
Before Comrade Felix come in, I want to just announce, say, we just get a 200-pound commitment on TOF.
Thank you very much, Comrade Felix. You now be unmuted. Comrade Felix, did you? Well, if we not hear Comrade Felix,
okay, good evening.
Good. Well,
I would like any account that is around Europe to forward it to my email so that I can forward it there. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, we hear you,
hello?
Sir. We hear you, sir.
On, please. I'm on.
Good.
Have to contribute to us. But I would like if any account is in Germany or around Europe that can just fit the money inside within the week.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade. Someone is going to reach you out so that he give you the possibility then for send in that money through our mission in Germany.
Yeah.
Comrade Speedy, if you did connected, I would like you to reach out to our Comrade Felix. So make we get the opportunity for here for the Deputy SG of ADF. Soldier, unmute yourself, please.
Thank you very much, Chief of Staff. Greetings to the President of AGOF-C and all the other hierarchies of the AGOF-C, including all the ones that they mentor me, where they make me get inspiration on a daily basis for fight. As this our fundraising start just a few minutes ago, one of my soldiers for Johannesburg, he just called me, said, "Don't donate $100 for support the Manyu and Fako initiative." So he paid the money for our Johannesburg account. So I don't send the proof of payment to the OGC and Chief of Staff. I said, no, my soldier not be support with $100 to way I just don't quiet. So I support with $50. So in the total of $150, they with my keeping, where I go release them tomorrow morning to the coordinators and for this event. So I really appreciate all those ways that they contribute. And I just also want to announce for how say the next fundraising we will do, and it will be now for Momo, where I will try my possible means for mobilize the Momo people, may they come on board for support our state so that make it very strong. We know so they do great things, but moving forward, the story not going to be like before. Things that go change. So I appreciate you now. I will heal for now.
Thank you, Comrade Deputy Secretary General for the ADF. And Comrade Free, you don't see some other comrades with the intent to commit for Fako and Manyu. Comrade Abu Free, are you there? Well, if you know, they will get a lot of hands away.
I'm here.
Okay.
Apparently, I muted myself without knowing, but yeah, I'm here. So we get Comrade NS Mokom. We don't donate $100 through PayPal. Thank you so much, Comrade. We get Comrade. I'm having trouble with the connection. Sorry. We'll get Comrade Felix. I don't know whether I come up or talk though, but you don't send me $25. So right now I currently get $150 in my Cash App account, and then we get Comrade Leo from who is my neighbor back home. From South Africa, we don't make a donation of $30, or we don't pledge $30. So for right now, that's what we have.
Thank you.
We get.
Thank you very much, Comrade Abu.
PayPal. We get Comrade Michael, 50 Canadian dollars. Yes, that's what we have to. And then we also get $105 US dollars. Also sent. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, NSA. We get quite a number of hands there the day for up. And I just want to remind our people and say by the end of this commitment, we go give the possibility for Ambazonians and for raise questions to the various speakers that we speak today, the coordinators, the OGC, the Secretary General of the ADF, the Defense Chair of the ADF, and the President of the Ambazonia War of Independence, the person of Dr. Cho Ayaba. If we not get a question, please don't go away, stay put. We will rush with this commitment process, and then we will come back to una so that we get una question them and give una the possible answers them. We get a lot of names and where the day up. So when one call name, when we call person, make sure say it spend just 1 minute, just tell me which we want commit for the forces them on the ground. We get Comrade Vena, we get Comrade Ndi, we get a comrade with an iPhone, we get Iron Lady, we get Big C. We'll begin with Comrade Vena. Comrade Vena will help you to unmute. Can you unmute yourself now, please? Thank you. You still need to unmute. You've muted yourself again. Comrade Vena? Yes, not yet. Comrade Vena not available. We go move to the next comrade with an iPhone. Comrade, can you please unmute yourself?
Comrade Vena don't come.
Okay, Comrade Vena first.
Okay, fellow comrades, I salute everybody. My name is Vena Shuzende, and I really be happy with the way things that they go. And I don't send in my contribution to for Fako through CASHAPP, and my other commitments, then I still meet them up. But I would like to say, may Fako do a good job, and then I will up that commitment. I mean, and at the same time, I get this suggestion. Say, I think we think they used to teams that they used to put bounty on players. So I think we create a bounty, a kind of bounty project where they say every time when one Kelebe go down, we put in like $5 for there, and then we get people with their pockets that they move when they see blood a flow for ground. Now just wait till that way I the one talk, but I still committed to Fako and Mezam. Thank una all. I know get plenty, but
thank you very much, Comrade Nde. I promise you, say, as the coordinator from Fako, you go hear from we, you go hear from the ground, you go hear the Kelebe, they'll go down, And we appreciate very much your contribution for put weapons and for these boys in their hand. We go listen now to Comrade Ndi.
I think iPhone, you call iPhone
Comrade
next?
Ndi, one
Okay,
coming.
iPhone, we don't unmute you, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chief of Staff, before the one coming, I want to just read a message where somebody sent them for the Ambazonian leader, the Amazon for Dr. Chua Yaba, the leader of the Ambazonian War of Independence or Liberation. Somebody sent me a message. They say, with respect to your leadership on arming Fako and Manyu, I am sending £100 to Pastor Roland this Saturday coming. So we don't get another donation of £100. Thank you.
Thank you very much, NSA. We thank that our brother from the UK will make that contribution of £100, and we promise we will use them effectively. We will give Comrade CN Tweez iPhone the opportunity for make a commitment. You need to unmute yourself, Comrade.
They're unmuted, so they can go ahead.
I see him still muted with the iPhone.
No, the iPhone is only muted on video. His audio is available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, please.
Well, if he's not around, can we go to the next person?
Yes,
I
then we
think
give
there is-
Comrade Ndi.
Yeah, Comrade Ndi.
Yes, Comrade D, can unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you clearly.
Greetings, comrades.
Greetings.
Please allow me to pull my hat off to the leadership of the EGOV-C ADF for the good work they're doing. I'm proud of this organization. And I'll support Fako and Manyu with $50. I'm not too sure if I should make contact with the OGC or I can drop it here with the SG of the ADF. I'm not too sure which option works well.
We'll be very grateful, and on behalf of myself and my friend from Manyu as coordinators, we promise we will effectively use our contribution for equip the soldiers and for ground. Thank you very much. We also get Comrade Blasius.
Before Comrade Blesh is coming, I just want to make mention of Quen Boy. I saw you know he said he will give you €25. So just so I
thank you very
forget.
much, and Quen Boy, for coming and committing to the defense of Fako and Manyu. We promise you, say we will put your money for proper use. Thank you very much again. We go give the opportunity for Blasius, Comrade Blasius. We will help to unmute you, so if you unmute yourself now. Thank you.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I want to say thank you to the leadership of EGOV-C and to all the members of EGOV-C. I'm so happy for this fundraising, and I'm committing with $100. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Comrade.
Comrade Abu Free, to follow the other names then?
The follow I don't really get anything right now, but we get Iron Lady. I know if we don't call you first, will be available. Is she available right now? Let's unmute her. And Iron Lady, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right.
All right. Wow, I'm so thrilled and excited about this fundraising. And I just want to join my sister, my comrade sister, Comrade Wally, to support the Manyu and Fako, especially our foot soldier, Pekin, who went down on his knees to plead for weapons. I say, when I be see and so, tears flow from my eye because I know what way it mean. I know what way it mean when one of my Pekin then be woke up, go pick stick, he lost his life. So I did go down on my knees, I joined Pekin. I did plead on to everybody, they make una support make we pikin they not lose their lives too. Because if we get country where pikin they not dead, then that one a useless country. So I beg una on behalf of pikin, I will support with a little token of $50. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Iron
Iron
Lady. You're really the Iron Lady. Thank you. You don't make tear water the one come off my eye. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you also, Comrade Iron Lady, Asabiteuna, coordinator for MESAM. It's a powerful lady. And just as he don't tell now, it be very aching for you say Pikingo for go pick stick, the rich gone it down because of saying no, we will not get sufficient stick. And our responsibility, like Ambazonians, information say this, so we equip these boys them. We therefore safer ground, we could provide them the means for free homeland. We'll give the opportunity for Comrade Big C. Comrade Big C.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you, sir.
Okay. Yes. When I just want to say, I just want to say, as this struggle start, I know how much deep darkness be there inside my subconscious from my childhood, growing up in Douala and going to school in Douala. I know if you remember how many times I moved my papa a degree for war, for go to picking them for school, say my papa no gonna pick Biafra degree. He go school in London. Or now the time where they coach me say Bamenda chop Gary, where I fear for move Gary for moto. Or now the time where my papa come out say one go see PWG Bamenda play against Dynamo for Douala. Because PWG Bamenda win, Issa celebrate the South Bamenda go lucky for jail. So as I carry my back Gary, the come out Douala, the come out the country, they come me back home. I the one donate on behalf of my CIC. When I get CIC, me I get my own CIC. Now Mrs. Ayamba. Mrs. Ayamba now my CIC that Mama Fula. When he be
Thank you very much, Comrade Big C, for that contribution, particularly supporting.
Never finish.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So on behalf of my CIC, I did donate $40. On behalf of my brave brother, we only a voice make La Republic shake, brother and sons, I did donate $20. And then on behalf of my two Ebony magazine beauty queens, Mama Wali and Mama Gracie, I did donate $20 each, making it $100.
I beg, add the number 3 Ebony Queen. Add number 3 Ebony Queen when you said that thing. Add another.
Stop being jealous. I just received a donation right now for $100 from the US of A.
Oh. Thank you so much, comrade.
We'll be very much with the participation, the excitement on our people wanting to help equip our soldiers on the ground, the people there that fight on our behalf. Make una remember, by the time one get freedom, some of these boys and they're not even there again. Now we go to enjoy over with the speed their blood for. So we ask all Ambazonians them this one-time commitment and not be sufficient. So we ask many people then do monthly commitment by going to ttof.net and commit on monthly basis. Even if now only $20 every month, they'll be sure say this will provide bullets and for our boys and for the ground on monthly basis. It'd be very necessary for them. Otherwise, when they're short of bullets, them, a kelebe them from across the Mongo, they take advantage and they destroy the gains and we will make them for inside this revolution. And you see, appeal on una, the people they raise their hand, they commit for the freedom of our own homeland. We will soon get into question and answers. So people they don't prepare their questions, they need them be ready for answer. We will be make speeches them, will be ready for take some of those questions them and answer them to the best of our own ability.
We'll get one person
the information from our stream. Yes, Comrade Abu Free, take on.
We'll get one person where he hand up, Comrade Dominic. Go ahead and unmute yourself, please. Okay.
Okay. If you hear me now?
Yes,
we
yeah,
can
you're
hear
fine.
you.
Okay. My hearty thanks to you all for the great job we're going to do. And I get an active TTOS account, and today I want to commit another 100 for support the work back home.
Thank you
very
so
much,
much,
comrade.
comrade. Thank you so much, comrade. We get Chris Mocom. Oh, sorry, you were still talking? Sorry.
Okay, I just want to say I made that commitment through Dr. Abel-Free with CASHAPP.
Oh, thank you so much. I guess I'll check that. Thank you. Was that Chris Mocom? I think I missed something.
Dominic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Comrade Dominic. Yes. Sorry. We get a donation from Chris Mocom. He done make a donation of $250. Towards Fako. And
Thank you very much, Comrade Mocom. We promise you again, we will make proper use of una contribution. Una contribution them, not be enough for we for go play lavish, go lavish una money for Njoka for outside, but now they can equip una boys them on the ground so that they feel free homeland for all of us. We will allow questions for the president to be coming in, while we also give the opportunity for contribution for continuously. So a person get also question for the president, only for the president for now. A person get the question for the president may also raise your hand up alongside people there, the one make commitment. We go call all of them. The one get question, if he put down put the 40 question, the president go answer them.
While those questions they come in,
right? I don't just receive CASHAPP $250 for Manyu and Fako, and another $200 for Manyu and Fako right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think we get somebody hand there up, Comrade Jerry. I still before I unmute you, I still want to just challenge Comrade Big C. Say me add me for that list for Ebony, and then do the thing.
You will not let go.
I'm not letting go.
Okay, we also get Comrade Jerinde. We don't come back again, raising hand. Comrade Jerinde, if you don't make a contribution here, if you don't make a commitment here, raising hand again, maybe get something for Terwi. Maybe it's a question already for the president. So, Comrade Jerinde.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Nami Gang Christopher, where you use Jerry in the phone from Rostock. I believe the CIC hear me clearly in the campus of Rostock. So now we be the chairman of Rostock. We will come off Rostock for Joburg. I want me CIC really get me this point clearly, because we will ask this question for Yasami how say how we do for get our own TV, because a lot of infiltrators them they don't manipulate the ground. ADF to do the work for ground, but different people they claim will credit. CICB Tewi from Yasami House say if it get that money for open TV, it will better buy a stick there for ground. But the way me at the Siam, now that TV station don't manipulate the whole ground zero. I be man con man CIC no malamu mankumo. But when I call for ground, they tell me say they don't know ADF, they don't know this because Chris Anu don't manipulate the whole ground zero with TV. How would really push on for on this TV problem? On the TV issue now, it's in our CIC. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Jerinde. It already make a commitment and it don't pose a question for the president of the Ambazonia War of Independence in the person of Dr. Cho Ayaba. Dr. Cho Ayaba there with us here present. From the onset of this meeting, I don't follow the commitment, the way people that make them. They could give you that opportunity now for respond to Comrade Jerinde. We also want to announce this entry. The ADF treasurer has supported the general with the generals on the general with the $100. We want to appreciate what treasurer. We don't give that special support. What treasurer from our mission in the United States of America. Thank you very much, Treasurer. Mr. President, over to you, please.
Before we bring the president in for answer, Comrade Jerry, a question, I want also remind the House they say we'll get the Secretary for International Recognition. We might be one of the top experts them when it concerns diplomacy. So any person will get any question regarding also the things with the concern diplomacy. You want to know what really happened? May you know say the Secretary for International Recognition also the House will answer those questions. And then if you also ask your question directly for a person, let's say if you want to know more about Fako, if you ask the question for the coordinator of Fako, if you want a question for ADF, you know, say the SG of the ADF, Comrade Ayamba there for here for answer that question for you as well. If you have a question about the state of the well-being of the forces, may not say the overall ground coordinator, and what will need to do for House for here. So, all right, not all that I want just clarify them. President be available. We'll take up to 10 questions for today. We'll already stay almost 3 hours.
Okay.
I'll be very sorry. There for back end as well. We don't just hear news say we get some caller for our back end. We want announce and we will call on our technical guy for background, make it connecty. So may the caller tell we how much we want to donate.
Okay. All right, did I say the person don't join? We don't see some person don't join.
Our technician, are you connecting the donor?
Yes. Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah. So, yes, I'd really be excited. So I want to make a contribution of £100. My only problem, I think AGOFC, they actually need to prioritize Europe, because when I really need to get something like a PayPal, because people get complicated situations the way not only PayPal will work for them, but I think say when I miss them, when I need to focus on Europe, I get a lot of people the way they want to contribute that go rather go now by PayPal. So please, when I try way, now my number. When I get to me, I want to make a contribution of £100 today, right now, if I get the PayPal right now. And I want to really commit, when I say I equally get complicated situation, but I want to commit every month in my own way through PayPal. And then one question where, not a question, a comment where I really want to make to the sick. And I say, I think it missed something. I never ever listened to he address the Ambazonian people in pidgin. And I be worried, say, the lack of that, it alienates itself from the people. It need for community, it need for pidgin to make it connect with certain people the way. Otherwise, they would see like that man up the way when we will achieve our independence. They don't care about them. I know say when it talk not to the international community. But if he committed at the end of all the outings, if it takes 5 minutes to do a quick summary of which way talk I'm impinging to the people, it will make a lot of difference. Thank you very much. So please, somebody should get back to me with a PayPal or somebody who I can contact them for Europe to make my commitment right away.
Thank you very much, comrade. The person where connects you, where you text he will send you our PayPal information. We get PayPal, but it be very private. And so he will connect with you, give you the information where you need. And please bring all that your friend where they want commit and where they need in a PayPal account. Will be very willing for providing that information as well. Thank you very much for your donation and even for asking the president that question. I believe say when he come up, he will answer that question. Thank you on speaking the pidgin. Thank you.
Yes, I thank Una so plenty. A lot. Una, you guys are so brave to put your faces out there. Sometimes I just feel like I can just sell everything. If I could sell it and we have independence, I would do it. But you know what? Unfortunately, it's not black and white. So thank you very much. Keep going.
Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you very much also for that insight. Would it bring the president in now? And we think so he will answer the first question, followed by that of the second comrade who just called in. If Mr. President unmute himself, we would like you to answer to the first question that was raised.
Kindly clarify the question, Chief of Staff.
The first question was asked by Jerinde, and I chose the question being cycled around the TV station for the egg of sea, if I'm not mistaken. Jerinde, if you are still there, please can you take your question again? I have to unmute you, Jerinde. Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Any other person not talking should be muted, please.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we hear you, Jerry.
Just go ahead.
Go to CIC. I really want to ask CIC. I'm calling from South Africa. It's me, Ngang Christopher. I'm calling from South Africa. I want to ask this question again because when CIC came here, we met him here. We asked him about the TV station. CIC told us that it is not important, that when that money that he can pay the TV station, he can buy enough sticks on ground zero. But when ADF does anything, I don't want to ask CIC, say how we do for solve this problem for ground zero, because me as a man command, when I call my fellow brothers for ground zero, I don't lost a brother where he died from ADF, from Finance Junction, where he named now Shapiro, where he died for ADF. I want to ask CIC, say how we do for this TV station, because Chris Anu don't really, he don't capture ground zero with TV station or propaganda. He don't capture TV station. He don't capture we for ground zero TV station. So when they want to ask any question, they talking about, they know about Chris Anu. They don't know about we. This TV station, how CIC, how we do this on TV station, because propaganda don't really capture ground zero. And then we work, they let's say we work, some period they claim we credit. I want me CIC analyze me for this thing. And small question I want to ask CIC.
Thanks a lot, comrade. Sorry, I'll not be on video. I'm out. This is the point. From the beginning, we never expect that other Ambazonians who claim to be fighting for independence will be this vicious. We never expected that other Ambazonians, rather than focus on the liberation, they'll be focusing on personalities. We never really also expected that Ambazonians would use TV stations to undermine the progress that we were making. Even of recent times, I have still told the AGovC when the SCBC came up that you don't need a TV because we can collaborate with the SCBC and work together on that front. I have fought the AGovC for the past months because they told me we need a TV, and I was not seeing the wisdom. I also thought, listen, if we say we're in collaboration and the other partner has a TV, it will be useless to claim you are in collaboration and you cannot collaborate to use that same TV and pay. It makes no sense. It has no wisdom. But in the past week, I've come to conclude that the AGovC has been right. Because I fought the AGovC on one hand, I fought the IG Care on the other hand. And in recent days, we came to realize we could not have our programs on SCBC. As we are speaking here, the same SCBC that we have an MOU with them, they are broadcasting John Frundi. So I have authorized the Ambazonian Governing Council to go ahead with their TV. I will not be involved in TV work. I want to focus with my defense brothers and sisters on penalizing Cameroon on the ground. AGovC, you have my blessing to do your TV. I'm not a TV guy. History will write the books about our contribution towards our liberation. So, Comrade Ngang, the name of Shapiro will not be broadcasted on TV. It will be written in the history books. It will be in the minds of all those who believe in independence. TV or no TV, Ambazonia shall be free.
And the second question was also raised, Mr. President.
About pigeon.
Mr. President, the comrade said you should speak pidgin. You're not speaking pidgin makes people feel like you're not connected. And it's advising that you should speak pidgin.
The president will have to unmute again before being able to talk. I don't know who muted him after.
Oh, could you just unmute him, please?
I can only assist. I can only assist to unmute, and then he will need to approve. Mr. President, if you are still there, can you unmute?
He can unmute. He's a host, so co-host. So he can
no,
unmute.
He's not a co-host. Please unmute him.
Yes, I've tried that.
Request to unmute.
Okay, I'm now unmuted.
Okay, thank you.
They say now me I go talk now for pidgin. Now for pidgin where now pidgin go change me. Now pidgin go change the perception for me. To make a speech in pidgin is not easy. You know, all of us talking here, it's like pidgin is easy stuff. You can make a speech. I can sit in a Njangi house or in a rally with mama them. I go talk for pidgin, so they go understand me. But to come on Facebook, how many mama they are listening to me? I understand my brother. I understand my brother when he say I speak like I'm disconnected to our people. My brothers and sisters, I'm a street boy. Yes, nobody has asked me if I can communicate in Mancon. They're always asking me about pidgin. You know, Mancon is my dialect. I can speak Meta, I can speak Batibo. So I think I'm multilingual. Our people know me. When I'll meet my mama and my papa them in a town hall, I'll speak to them in pidgin. But I can assure you, not even any of you can hold a straight speech in pidgin on Facebook or television. It's not easy, except I'll be doing what I call a discourse. I'm connected to the ground. I grew up in cassava farm in behind chair. I live in Gembo. I live in Bengui. I also went to been in Batibo. So I'm a street boy. I'm not an intellectual. I'm not an elite. You know, so I'm really connected to the ground. I have been in Banso. I lived there. I built Banso. I've lived in Momo. I built Momo. I made my headquarters in Alabukam in 1996. So everybody on the ground, they know me. Let the Chris Arno continue. I can assure you, if I don't get them now, we will take them out in due course. We are not going to replicate Cameroon in Ambazonia. It will be a different homeland. We don't want this corrupt mindset that have destroyed our revolution. There is payday for them.
Thank you, Mr. President. Unayera, Mr. President, too, don't talk halfway for pidgin, and it also so for she don't talk for pidgin. Not easy. Mrs. Abi defined and difficulties for talking when my brother, Comrade Asu Lucas, they encourage me say, "Ma talk now for pidgin so that we mama them for papa and papa them for villages, they will be able for year understand what way we talk. It's not easy, but they try them bit by bit. I think so they make them. We thank you, Mr. President. We hope so the people there, they pose that question, they don't listen to the president and be satisfied with the response we don't give them. We get many hands there, they go where the day up. We want to give only 1 minute for ask question, and people who want to make contribution, they should also make that contribution. We'll go to Comrade Eugene Bekai. Comrade Eugene Bekai, if you unmute yourself, and then you give your question, and also if you don't commit, thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. This question is to the CIC or to Comrade Benedict Kwa. Okay, make a talk of pidgin. When I know say it be better, make we concentrate on mainstream Ndonga, Mantung, and Manyu, because these three places, it be better than Fako. Fako know overhaul certain things, but Menchum, Ndonga, and Manyu, na places where they be very rich, and na places where they na border place where we cross, go come, and control the economic distance for the custom distance and checkpoints. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We go take like 3 questions before I ask the president for make a response. So we go listen either Comrade Cornelius, the one making a commitment, or maybe one ask the question to the president. Comrade Cornelius Nyibeke.
Yes,
Sorry if I'm not pronouncing well.
Cornelius Nyebeche. I get question for, I'll be very happy for be part of the town hall meeting today and for this Zoom meeting today. I really appreciate seeing what AGOF City do. I don't be at the back end, I they watch, and I can say I really, it's a group that I really would like to be part of. So I get one question for CIC. You don't hear the unwarranted killing where it happened for Babisi from Gokitunja. It did do it about that killing because they did that Amber boy under the peak interim government. They did kill people, civilian them unwarranted killing. I don't know what CIC or any the year about. So I don't know what it happened. I don't know. I don't want to ask whether they do it about the matter.
Thank you, comrade. And now the second question that would put in line for the president for answer. We hope say to take note. Mami Fru, I be seeing hand for up. Yes, Mami Fru, if you unmute yourself, we don't help you.
Yeah, thank you, comrades. I no get question. I don't put up my hand long behind, but they don't be call me. I just want commit. I want commit for support this revolution. So I go put forth the sum of $50.
Thank you very much, Mama Fru. We
so
appreciate.
I go jam for CIC Ayamba.
Thank you very much, Mami Fru. We thank you very much for that commitment. And me and my friend from Manyu as coordinator, we appreciate every move them way Ambazonian that they make for equip our boys them on the ground. We be very grateful. We go take one more question before we ask the president to come in. So I'll look through. We get Tuma. Tuma, either your commitment or question to the president, please. Unmute yourself.
He already committed, so it's probably a question.
Okay. Your question, please. Or may want to commit again?
More.
Maybe.
Comrade Tuma, if you unmute yourself.
All right, I don't ask you make you mute. I don't send you a request for you to unmute yourself, Comrade Tuma.
Why would wait on you? We'll find other people there that be ready with a question or commitment.
There is a Dominic A.
Okay, there is a hand. I see someone physically raising a hand. Asobo George. Comrade Asobo George, please unmute yourself and then make a commitment and all with question.
Hello?
Yeah,
hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Comrade Tuma. I'm sorry. I didn't get the request to unmute. All
okay,
right.
Comrade Asobo, just hold on for 1 minute.
Okay, Comrade Asobo, I'm sorry to cut in. Well, this question it goes to the CIC. This question goes to the CIC. CIC, I know you are a student of revolutions. I'm sure you understand these revolutions and you understand the dynamics of revolutions probably more than any one of us sitting here. What I wanted to make allusion to is economic sabotage. Mr. CIC, you know that what keeps a war going on, what keeps a fight, is not so much the amount of hardware that you've got. It's not so much the amount of soldiers that you've got. America has been in Afghanistan for about 18 years. They have been in Iraq about 18 years. What is keeping them in Iraq and Afghanistan is not the number of soldiers that they have. It's not the type of hardware that they have. What keeps them there is the economy, because they can pay for it. You remember, I'm sure you understand. The Soviet Union, why they left Afghanistan, it wasn't so much because they didn't have the hardware. It was because the Soviet Union, after 10 years, the Soviet Union economy could not support their stay in Afghanistan. So, Mr. CIC, I understand that you once talked about economic sabotage, but you also understand that if we were to sabotage one way or the other, just let's say we were to hold down or disturb or the economy of Douala, disrupt it for 1 week, what Cameroon loses in income is actually more than the impact of taking out 100 bees. Because remember, La Republic
summarize, please.
La Republic will also replace it. So I'm asking Mr. CIC, what are we also making efforts towards economic sabotage? Because at one time, it is even more impactful than the number of soldiers we can actually take out on the battlefield. Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Tuma. I'll be excited for hear from Comrade Asobo, who join and they make a commitment. They will ask the president, make it come in now for answer the part 3 question. Comrade Asobo George. You never yet unmute. You need to unmute. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. I'm so blessed to be on this line and to hear the sick regularly talk. My beloved, I will make a commitment which I will send to Abu Free of $100, and Abu Free, I will send it to you. Okay? Now.
Thank you very much, Comrade Asobo. Comrade Abu Free maybe be muted, so that you can respond. Good.
Yeah, no, I get you, man of God. Yeah.
I don't see the shaky head, so I not say he hear me. Okay. My question was sick because communication. I mean, we don't talk one time. I talk for you about communication. Communication is something where it affects. God says we create this world now with communication. Then let there be, let there be, let there be. I appreciate your coming up many times to talk to us. But I also like to get our own independent TV. I'm begging you, sir. I'm begging you because if you put your mouth, it will be able, that thing will work quick. But if you keep saying, okay, some people will relax with that thing. We need a communication channel for our communication to go through, for our information, for our education to go through. Please, I beg. We are not competing. We are not. It's a tool. We are not competing. We just want to use it as a tool.
Okay. Thank you very much, Comrade. We remain get 40 minutes for round up with this town hall meeting today. We don't raise 3 questions for the president. The first question was person asked why will not we concentrate for Menchum Ndonga Mantu. And the next question, another comrade, he asked and said, what did the president do about the killing them from Ngoketunja? And the third question will be about economic sabotage. That one, Comrade Chituma, be raised. So we'll give the opportunity for the president now to answer.
I beg, co-host, co-coordinator, before we want to go for their beg, I want just make some announcement. We don't receive $400 from a comrade, a person where he don't always support the forces. Every single month, this comrade is support the forces. When we get the last town hall meeting, he be promised $200 for the forces. And today, he don't add another $200. He don't send that $400 today. I'm Comrade John Dickey from Victoria, Canada. And CIC, he talks to make a salute you for the great work. He talks to you to make it get hope for this revolution. So make you carry on.
Thank you, Comrade Asu Lucas.
Thanks a lot. Yes. Thanks, the Chief of Staff. I will call on the Secretary General of the ADF to prepare to answer the first question on Menchum and which other area, because there is a lot of there's a lot of progress in that area, and he will be in the best position to answer. On the TV from Brother Sobo, I've given my blessings, and I really, it's difficult for me sometimes to simply change policy or perception based on grassroots support. I have said, you people have elected me as a leader. I will not, because the anxiety of the grassroots to just make me run into something, because it will destroy this revolution. The grassroots is agitative. Sometimes they don't have a deeper understanding of the implications of things. As I said before, I was convinced that if we are in collaboration with the IGK, it was common sense for us to use SCBC. It was common sense, not to spread money around that could have been invested in other issues. But based on what has been happening, you have my blessings, and I have told you I will provide the support that I can provide as the leader. So carry on with that. On the issue of economic sabotage, yes, my brother, you are correct. Let me tell you something. When you look at Afghanistan, when you look at Iraq, the reason the United States left Iraq was because the amount of American death through the insurgency could not be explained to the American public on the United States' interest in Iraq. And so the deaths of Americans on the street generally changed public opinion perception about US interest. It wasn't on national security grounds. It couldn't have been explained on economic interest because that is subterfuge. If you look at the withdrawal of Russia from Afghanistan, it was because of the punitive measures of the Mujahideens, shooting down helicopters because they were supplied with US Sting missiles. They punished the Russians, they blew off their tanks, and that made political power in Moscow to explain the rationale for being in Afghanistan difficult. If you look at Syria, the insurgency in Syria basically delegitimized the political power in Damascus through punitive surgical operations that made soldiers in Damascus to lose the fighting morale until the Russians went in. Economic sabotage alone will not do the trick. I'll give you an example. Remember, for all of us who are old enough, in between 1991 to 1993, the 9-month ghost town cost the Douala seaport close to $4 billion a month. Biya flew into Douala and said, when Yaoundé breathes, Cameroon is okay. We engaged in civil disobedience where there were no taxes being paid. It didn't crumble Biya. The 9 months ghost town made it impossible for timber and other raw materials to move. It didn't cost Biya. Why? Biya for 3 months without paying civil servants. Cameroonians will not rise up. Cameroonians will not rise up because Biya was paying the military. And so the military will use punitive actions against civilians. If you don't go to job because you have not been paid, they fire you. There were 100 people waiting to work for free for 3 months. We factored all of this in building a national liberation plan. The first La République outpost that we attacked was the B. Why? Let me give you an example. If you are the bully in the neighborhood and everybody fears you, and then you have a house that is guarded by bodyguards and armed robbers move into that neighborhood, they attack your house and steal your TV, steal your money, and brutalize you. I can assure you any other neighbor will think of packing out of that neighborhood. Because if the bully in town could be attacked in this secure neighborhood, and then they have no chance. That is why we attack the bees. Because the bees presented themselves as invincible, unattackable, unassailable, undefeated. We attacked them. It made the gendarme look useless. Remember, before you were afraid of the gendarme, The B for you was a foreign nomenclature. You were afraid of the gendarme. Once we hit the B very hard, gendarmes was nothing. The police even escaped. Not to talk of warders. Paul Biya is protected by the military. We are not trying to kill the military to kill them out of existence. We are trying to demoralize them. Once you demoralize the military, I can assure you that it will engineer even civilians in Cameroon that is afraid of that military to rise up. Yes, economic sabotage is one of what we are doing. Sonara is down. CDC almost 80% close. Timber has been reduced by 60%. What else do we need? Economic sabotage has worked. Economic sabotage is continuing. You asked about Douala. Our first operation in terms of pub was in Douala. The defense chair there, he moved 17 men into Douala for operation because we wanted to take out the place where they store the fuel. We knew if we blow out that place, they will not have storage tanks to move fuel from Sonara and pack them there. Our guys have moved into La République, carried out surgical operations. Now, I want to assure you, we will increase the scope. But based on what we know, our operations against the military in Ambazonia is weakening the military. There are a lot of things we cannot talk about. If we will expose them, you will be shocked. Bia's days are numbered because the military can no longer defend him. They cannot defend their outposts. They are hiding in bunkers. They are in armor cars. You get out of the armor car, we pick your head out. So be rest assured that economic sabotage is going to continue alongside surgical operations against the B and other kinds of operations. About the killings in Bokitungia, you see, we saw the killings in Bui yesterday. 23 ADF soldiers were massacred in Bui. You watch the clowns on Alphabet TV. They were talking like babies. They dressed up to address the Ambazonian people and they came like clowns. Those are the signs to tell you they are out of possibilities. When you find soldiers start killing their own, massacring civilians, that's the end of time. Even established powers, America, Russia, once they were feeling the heat in Afghanistan or Iraq, they started killing, they started committing crimes against humanity like torture, systematic brutality against the population. The days of these guys are numbered. As we gain strength, we will be able to make sure that we protect the civilians. We are using other methods. There are things going on. We are talking to some of the fighters that are answerable to them. We are talking to some coordinators for them to know that this front is not going to take you anywhere. Abandon the infiltrators of Sako and Chris Anu and join the real liberation platforms so you can contribute positively towards our liberation. But for those who kill our people, and I say this including to the ADF, you will be held accountable. The primary responsibility that every soldier has is to protect the Ambazonian people. And I can be rest assured, based on what the Ambazonian Defense Forces are doing, they are doing just that. And any other force should follow that lead and to make sure that our population becomes their primary concern. If the SG of the ADF is around, you should take the question on those border axes. Thank you, Mr. President. On that border axis, I will just come in a bit in the Ngokitunja area where the comrade also emphasized there. Just to let you know also that we have one of our rapid intervention force in that area. It's a ghost force, and it's a force that we call it at any time for intervention. It will intervene at any with a rapid speed. I'll give you instances where the issue of Bui happened, and we had to extract General Efang. That was one of the forces that did that action to extract him from that area up to the area of safety. With regards to Menchum, yes, if you guys remembered, that was one of the places where General Efang was there in I think is it Benakuma, if not mistaken. I always mistake that name, but I think that's there. He went there. We created a base there, and I think the president of Ambazonia Governing Council with the dev chair even spoke on a joint call with the commanders before that move came in. So we have also another sister force that has just emerged and is coming up strongly in the area of Furawa that is going to align also with that force there. So we're doing well, but there is a lot of things happening on the ground, which, as you all know, is not good to put it in the social media atmosphere. Thank you.
Thank you, SG, for the ADF. Not only for the manway, I get direct access to those soldiers on the ground on a daily basis. They give we briefings them all the time when things happen. We remain get 30 minutes for round up this thing. After 30 minutes, this town hall will close and down because we don't talk for here for 4 hours. It's been an opportunity for some of me talk for here. We exchange ideas them, ask questions them, and get possible answer them. We go call on Comrade Fomben. We insist again to make people do not take more than 1 minute for ask a question, so that we'll be able to take more questions them and commitment them before we round up in the next 30 minutes. Comrade Fomben Oliver, we see your hand up. If someone don't see, make it help for unmute. I see him. I have to unmute, so you can unmute now, Mr. Oliver.
Yes, I agree. I don't know if you get me.
Would hear you fine.
Okay. I just want I be a committed member for the TTOF, and also I do my monthly commission contribution to our mission. But for this Fako and Manyu project, I want give a donation of 500 Norwegian kroner. I go hand them to the ambassador himself, and that is it.
Thank you very much, Comrade Oliver, for that contribution. We be very grateful for your commitment for on top and within your mission. And again, you see one make this one-time commitment. We'll be very grateful about that. We go on forget more questions. We'll round up because we know some people that are hungry. We don't live for here getting to 4 hours now. So people, the way they get questions, make them raise hand so that we'll call them up, get those questions, and
we get Comrade Big C-Way hand day up. We also get Dominic A-Way, their 2 hands a day up. If somebody feel unmute both of them.
Okay, I'll begin with Big C.
Okay.
Big C, unmute yourself now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Number one, I have a question, but I also have one thing to say before asking my question. I want to apologize. Dr. Abu Free, it took me a long time going through that Ebony magazine to reach to the most eligible doctors in America.
I'm telling you.
I swear. So I've just reached to the most eligible young Black women doctors in America, and I saw your name down there. So I'm putting. So I'm putting.
Don't go.
So I'm donating $25.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you. That's how it's done.
So now I have to go to my question.
Yes, sir.
Communicating with the people on Ground Zero once in a while, I think I've seen that there's a lot of bruising that has happened to the people feeling that the fighters had lost the focus on what their mission was really. And the trust between them and a lot of the fighters has a kind of eroded. What are we going to do to rebuild that trust? Because one thing that common theme that the people in Ground Zero always said, we are staying in Ground Zero because we are soldiers of this revolution. We fight just like the guys on the field, drop the same bullets they drop every day. We go through the same kale they go through every day. So we go through the same pain, but maybe we don't face the bullets as much as they do. So we want to feel that they are there to protect us, and we don't want to keep having that fear that kidnapping is going on the rampage, seizing of cars is going on the rampage, all type of, acts to provoke them, to make them retract that feeling, proud feeling that they had of being in the midst of the walk towards freedom of their country. So what are we going to do to reach out to those people to make them come back and be back that people and trust again? Thank you.
Thank you, comrade. We will take 2 more questions, then we ask the president to come in. What technicians for background may make it possible so people see people then take off, which will get the screen sharing now. So they'll be able to see people the way they raise hand up.
Comrade Dominic, you're still there up.
Comrade Dominic, try to unmute, please. Comrade Dominic.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Do you hear me now?
Yes,
yeah,
we hear you.
Fine.
Okay. Thank you now plenty for the great job. I get a comment and then a question. The comment where I want to make me say, I don't hear a lot of people that make preference for contribute towards the ground 1 and the one more for contribute towards ground 1 and maybe the ground 0 will not be very important. I don't know, maybe just their preference. But I think that if we get the resources and we spread them wide, it will prolong the revolution. But if you send more support and the materials that they need for ground 0, it will shorten the revolution and they will be able to bring home those people from ground 1. So not just a comment, because I hear some people they think say ground 1 be more important than the support where they go for ground 0. But just like I said, if we concentrate for ground 0, those people for ground 1, their pains and suffering will be shortened too, because we'll be able to bring them home quicker. And then my question would be about, I understand, say, Commander RK in be trained by ADF. And lately, I don't hear much about it. I want to ask about Comrade RK and the Comrade Kata. What would be the status between the relation between those 2 commanders and their action on the ground with ADF? I know that it would work for bring in the other groups inside, but this was that people were ADF trained them. Why be so difficult for them to come back home? My question that.
Thank you, comrade, for that question. Somebody just informed me, say some questions for comment section. And so I'll ask the PS, make it try for read out that question. They will call in the president again, make a response. That will be the 3rd person where they ask a question. If the PS still read with that question where they for comment section. NSA,
go ahead. May they answer those other ones. Those ones are comments, not be actually questions.
Okay. So we ask one more question, then we'll bring in the president.
Before we ask one more question, I want to just acknowledge one of my persons that we don't commit monthly for TOF, $25. Thank you, Comrade Cornelius. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade Cornelius. Be very important for people there that they commit on monthly basis, because this war at the end today. Now, president, we don't tell una say more not believe players and say this will finish the revolution. We still get a long walk to that freedom. And so we call on our people, they not only make a one-time commitment, but say then go for tough.net, commit on monthly basis. Thank you for that, comrade. We don't make that monthly commitment. And so if we expect, yes, the share screen again for www.gtof.net. You make monthly commitment. No matter how small, if every Ambazonian that they contribute only $25 per month, we go get sufficient money for buy bullets them for our soldiers them on the ground. Una not forget, it be very important, say they chop also before they go for war front. If they not chop, they will become hungry people. And when they're hungry, they not go fight, they get bored in the bushes, and they end up, when I start beginning the years, the people they kidnap. So make we feed our soldiers, make we dress them up, make we provide them bullets, make them fight on our behalf. I thank those that were already make those a contribution. We still get a little time left for questions and commitment. We expect say everybody will come here with something or tell us or for commit financially to the forces them on the ground. So make us not come here, never commit yourself. If we not get further question, we'll ask the president for answer the first two. Yeah, we'll get another hand up by Mr. Mba. Mr. Mba, we'll try to unmute you, help to unmute yourself, and then ask your question or commit.
All right. Good evening, house. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes. If you look for the comment section, I don't try for send information. So forget somebody if you help me for show me how I could do or contribute monthly. It'd be very important. I don't give my number. I don't know who is responsible for that. I beg me the person try to get the number. If possible, make it get back to me. Teach me how if you go through the process, how for the contribute monthly. In the area of my mission, I'm doing pretty good. I'm grateful for that. My question where I would really like to ask one of our brother, he just asked the same question. Concerning General Arike, I believe say during the period where they be actually releasing, I be one of those people I be really champion that movement for make sure say me they releasing whosoever we be the kibi. So where it be come also it be really been a joy for me, and I've been noticing by the grace of God definitely it go the work hand in hand with ADF. But for a while I see it really be silence. I don't really know exactly which way it go on. So I see there is a question mark. So I want really ask if the defense chief really get enough information if it at least feed anything they will feed one if necessary to bring him on board. Because when you get Pekin, you must make sure say you get for continue for the trend that Pekin, even if being stubborn, you get for the trend that Pekin to the level where it will grow for maturity. So now there's more question that way I be get them. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade, for that promise for make a monthly commitment. Someone will get in touch with you from our finance team, and it will direct you how, it will help you how for commit on a monthly basis. We'll be very grateful for your commitment. Mr. President will now come in for answer the questions and with the wrong be raised. And as I said, with the run out of time, we get more 20 minutes for end this 4 hours marathon town hall meeting with our people. Another way to commit within the United States, you can text. You can say if you also text from United States, you send an SMS for the number +1 833 603 07. And another portal that will make your contribution. So people them within the United States where the one contribute through texting, they use this number where they for screen. We'll bring in now the president, make him answer the question them. Mr. President. We'll try to help to unmute the president. Mr. President, you can unmute yourself now.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mr. Chief of Staff. I'll call on the SG to answer the question from Big C. With respect to RK, RK is I think the main commander of the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces. They have their structure, and so this revolution is sometimes very toxic. You make a comment about one group, it is taken out of proportion, but he's doing fine. We have communicated with other commanders of the British Southern Cameroon Restoration Forces. And sometimes we have also provided support. We've spoken to the generals of Qatar. We've been in touch with them. There was a little conflict between Qatar and RK, and we've tried to see what we can do to help resolve that, because they are fighting along the same axis. Bafut needs support, and I wouldn't make further comment because we're having some discussions in the background. But both axes are doing fine, and people must not fight within the ADF. They are defending their own bloc, and they are doing it well, and we are collaborating together. That's perfectly in order. As you say, RK was one of the first people recruited in the Bello area. Qatar, we were in the together to go look for guns. He's fighting and defending his own neighborhood block. I'm grateful for that, and any support that we can offer so that that block is secure, do that without any hesitation. We pray that all the coordinators of these groups, they see the necessity to align their actions with the Ambazonian Defense Forces so that it can make our job easier. But we are getting units across that, and we are happy where we are, and I think we can do the job. Mr. SG ADF, please come for Big C.
All right, thank you, Mr. President. Big C, my man, thanks for that question. You know, they say Pekin way no one living, my miss sleepy to no go sleep. I've been behind the scene, me and you know how you worry me a lot, but I always stood up tall. Because as I said earlier, this is not an individual fight, it's a we fight. Once one person is touched, we are all touched. Our population are the custodian of our revolution, so we don't blink with that. And all the fighters, just like the president just said here, are accountable to their actions that they take. If you are one of those that goes out there perpetrating acts which are not with regards to our code of conduct, I can assure you we will pick you up and will detain you. And after findings, we will know where to keep you. It's either you dismissed or we rehabilitate you in a different state. Now, look, Ambazonians, there's a lot of things that are happening. I will tell you people, it's not easy. Some of us, we don't sleep when it comes to this kidnapping. I know how many cases I have per day. Sometimes they have a kidnapping forum that I don't even have to go even there, because it seems for me like just going to populate a lot of problems or a lot of things in there. But I can assure you all the cases that have come to my desk, even for those who are working for the IG or whatsoever, I have always taken it upon me and I've always given them the result. Now, our population also have to understand this, that once a law is given, it's policy that has been made upon, that people should understand. For example, when we say don't sell brasseries, but if I tell you people, we are not on the ground. We have the forces that are on the ground. We have ghost forces that are on the ground as well. But what is happening now, for example, you know, the brasseries, for example, doesn't come into areas where we operate. For example, we control, you know. But if I can still tell you, our population, those people who are selling beer, they are the ones who are going behind the scene just to go and smuggle to buy those brasseries drinks to come and sell in the bars. If a soldier arrests that kind of a person, what do you expect me as the SG to tell that soldier? Is that civilian not guilty of what the act he has done? So there is a lot. There's a lot that is happening. The president just signed off, I think, a spending spree of, I think, putting up a rapid intervention force in Nkwen, which they are busy now with, how do I call it, training in the camp. And in a few weeks' time, they should be armed, which will be a rapid intervention force for all that area in the Mezam. Any place we get a tip of kidnapping, We have mapped out the entire Mezam and the entire territory. We have each and every hideout of all these talks. Those who are committing these crimes, I can assure you, once things are in place, we are going to take them out, because the population does not need to suffer. Sometimes also, the population, we know we are very grateful for them, but they will not come and tell you also that, oh no, you know, because of our boys today, we are not even paying electricity. You know, there are some good news also that these boys do. You know, they will not tell that we are not paying electricity to La Republic anymore. We are enjoying free electricity. So sometimes, you know, there's good and bad, but I can assure you that we work, me and you behind the scene, we do a lot. And to anybody who has always come to me that this is what has happened, I go to the root cause of it, and at least we find a solution. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, SG, for that explanation. I think so with the round up, we would like to bring the president again one more time. I not see any hand up. If we not get no hand again, we'll ask the president for a round up. If we get more hand, he is going to ask his or her question, and then before bringing the president will answer and then take a round up. Before that, we'll give a Comrade Abu Free, maybe some people that do it wrong, put in some money, NSA, some money that do it wrong, enter. We want to announce them.
I don't get any anything that we don't come in from my side there.
Okay, we'll get Comrade Fua, we hand it for up. Comrade Fua, you get a question? If yes, then unmute yourself, then come in with your question or commitment, please.
Okay, this is the chairman. Congratulations for the work you people are doing. I commit $20. Widow's Mike.
Thank you very much, Comrade. Our defense team, our finance team will reach out to you. I always be tempted for say the defense team, because Mr. Self, I belong for the defense team, and we invite you here precisely today for make commitment, make we focus on Fako and Manyu. Don't tell you the importance of Fako for inside this struggle. We tell you the importance of Manyu inside this struggle, and we think say this will more refocus. Small for this place, we equip this boy then better than what we presently do. We thank everybody we don't make contribution here today, and we see what una contribution them through our tough.net site, and we also don't show for our screen CASHAPP possibility them for put money for people that are within the United States and Canada. You can also send money within the United States through texting to the number will be shown on your screen. And of course, we also get our PayPal account where if person want for pay in through PayPal, they go contact we will give you that PayPal account, because of say we no one flash that PayPal account for public. Una be here how pobia they be frustrated, and the one for try for see how the fit penetrate what PayPal account them. We're not gonna make it possible for them. If we not get further questions, then we'll call in the president, make it round up this evening with a word of thank you to our participants.
Before the
Mr. President
come in, I just get one thing for talk. Our leader, the leader of the Ambazonian War of Independence, he need to just talk now for talk. He walk the talk. He don't launch out a fundraiser for Manyu and Fako. He says self-commot, a go the fundraise. We hear from the beginning of the show say he don't raise $4,500. And they repeat, and that's one of the people, the way they need to be for the beginning, and also for encourage people. They say sometimes you not get the money, go meet your co-worker, meet your friend from different nationality, collect $10, $20 like I do, and then bring them inside house. So that's my encouragement for people, the way they feel, say they not get anything now, reach out for some person, you'll probably give $20, and our foot soldiers, they will appreciate anything for chavum, anything for granite. Thank you.
Good. Before we go bring Mr. President in, we will try for also bring in our coordinator from Manyu, me and Comrade Asu Lucas from the great state of Manyu and great state of Fako, be the focus for today town hall meeting. We want for specially thank Una from the bottom of our heart on behalf of the soldiers them. So be grateful with what you all don't put in for equip them for feed them, and for make sure say this so they bring Boya closer to we. Comrade Asu maybe get some one last word to our participants them where they commit today to the for equip the boys of Fako and Manyu. Comrade Asu Lucas, maybe you have one word before the president go round up the day. Comrade Asu Lucas, they don't unmute you. Are you there, sir?
All right. When I hear me now?
Yes.
All right. I want to thank all the people that they don't take the time for joining with today for this Zoom town hall meeting. We know say it take a lot of time. Some of them are supposed to go work, when I not go work. Some now today na Saturday when I supposed to do something for house. When I put all those things, some of them now when I get picking them, maybe when I want to when I picking them, go play with them. Everyone people them for ground zero. Some people not go farm today because the one can listen for which the leader will talk, which the coordinators will talk, which the people that for defense will talk, which the people that for diplomacy will talk. So one thank all man we don't take the time for joining today. We also want to thank all the people that they don't make their commitment for TTOF and the people that they don't make direct commitment today for MOBILISE, for the state, for the great state of Manyu and the great state of Fako. So one thank all them. Make we give the leader of our war of independence, Dr. Cho, make it get the last word for our people.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. PS, coordinator for Manyu. Thanks, Mr. Chief of Staff, coordinator for Fako. We thank you all for bringing us here today. I want to thank all the members who worked extremely very hard during this event, and those who worked extremely very hard in the background to make it a success. And call on all of those who sat quiet and did nothing, make sure the next one we can invest time and energy to make sure it's successful. I thank our people for staying around for long. Before I make my concluding remarks, I have just been reading a comment from Mr. John Frundi, and I want to make an official reaction to Mr. John Frundi. Let Mr. John Frundi know the Ambazonian War of Independence has been concluded. Unlike his leadership under the SDF, that was on the ground with massive popular ground support, he failed in policy directives. He failed in prescribing the kind of actions that could undermine BIA. He won an election he could not defend, even when we defended the cities. Today, independence was restored. Our soldiers are defending every block in the homeland. And let Mr. John Frundi know any comparative analysis between our war of independence and his failed resistance against Mr. Bia is non-starter. Ambazonia will prevail because at this moment, we control 80% in a dynamic fashion of our homeland. Let no person use the schisms or the difficulties we face to deceive you that we are not going to succeed. All those who sit on the sideline and hoping for us to fail so they can justify why they failed are doing a disservice to the commitment we gave under them. So I want you to remain committed to your liberation and do not listen to any soothsayer. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. President of the Ambazonia War of Independence, Dr. Cho Ayaba, for that conclusive statement. We thank everyone who participated today for this town hall meeting. We officially don't close the town hall meeting for today, but we need to shut down this conference room. We will still there for here people the way they want to commit. We go be ready for receiving. On that note, we want for say thank you again, and we go sit there for here to wait for see people there that intend to make any commitment. Comrade Asu Lucas, maybe get something for say. Comrade Abu Free, we want to thank all una help for make this thing positive. The technical team there, the be behind, una do a wonderful job for we. We come right to the end without hitches them. We be very grateful, especially as coordinators for the great state of Fako and Manyu. So if somebody still get anything we want to tell, we simply raise hand, we'll still call it up. But as we say, we don't officially close for today.
We don't officially close, but we still collect money.
We collect money now and tomorrow and after tomorrow. We just need to reach out for Comrade Wali on the move, the PS, and also Comrade Abu Free. When I get their number for social media, when I call, continue the donation until we meet for our next town hall meeting, where we will select 2 more states and contribute towards those states. Thank you.